So today I come to you with an update in the ongoing saga that is the potential for cannabis, THC, marijuana to be rescheduled from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. So just this past week, the end of June, this farcical hearing process that is required by the federal government to move this rescheduling process along actually began. And yes, I call this hearing process a complete farce for good reason, which I will explain in this video. But I also just wanted to make this video to give an update on where we stand now in the rescheduling process and what is currently going on with this hearing. So the update is, as of right now, currently, medical marijuana that comes out of a legal dispensary in a legal state is currently, by the federal government, a Schedule 3 substance, but only this cannabis, only this marijuana that comes out of these legal dispensaries. So this means that, again, only this marijuana, only this cannabis specifically has certain protections. For instance, businesses that deal in cannabis, marijuana, again, that comes out of dispensaries, can use the banking system more easily get loans. Research can be done more easily, again, on this cannabis, this marijuana specifically. And most likely the DEA is not going to be knocking down your door if you possess this cannabis. Now, this is obviously not a long-term fix, and it hasn't been a long-term fix now for decades. Let's just think about how long state law has been in direct conflict with federal law when it comes to marijuana, cannabis, and THC. So this puts the entire industry, and has put the entire industry, in a state of limbo, again, until we can get all of these federal and state laws to be fixed and be more aligned. So this hearing that started at the end of June is just the next step in potentially making all adult use marijuana to be classified as Schedule 3 substance, again, by the federal government. Now, this hearing process, again, started at the end of June, and it will run through July 15th. And after July 15th, the most likely outcome here is then there will be an extended period, maybe a month and a half, 2 months, where there will be a public comments period where the public can make comments either in favor or against the rescheduling of marijuana. So that will potentially take another 2 months, additional 2 months after July 15th. It is important to note here, before I go any further, that no matter what happens with this hearing, no matter what happens with the rescheduling process, rescheduling of THC, cannabis, marijuana will not change testing. Rescheduling will not cancel testing. The FMCSA has been very clear about this. So as always, if you are concerned about an upcoming drug test and potentially testing positive for THC, cannabis, marijuana specifically, I have done multiple videos on this subject and detoxing from marijuana. I will also leave links in the comments of this video to our preferred detox product, as well as home drug tests that you can use at home to check to see if you are going to test positive on an official drug test. Again, drug testing policy is not up for debate here, just rescheduling. So if you're concerned about testing positive for THC, marijuana, before rescheduling, you should still be concerned after rescheduling. Links in the description of this video. So why am I calling this hearing process a complete spectacle and a farce? Well, it's because primarily the hearing has no pragmatic purpose, because the DEA gets to make the ultimate decision on if marijuana gets rescheduled or if it does not. They are arguing in front of a judge that basically they do not have to listen to. They are not bound to abide by whatever recommendation that the administrative law judge presiding over the hearing makes. So basically, it's all for show. The DEA gets to argue their case in front of somebody that basically has no authority. It's a completely farcical situation. So here are the updates on what has transpired so far during this hearing process. So first, the DEA, as the proponents of rescheduling, meaning they are in favor of rescheduling, gave pretty strong testimony, again, in favor of rescheduling, citing evidence of the medical benefits of cannabis use and the relative safety of cannabis use when compared to other drugs. So, as stated above, the DEA is not bound by the judge's decision, but it seems that they are certainly and firmly on the side of rescheduling. And the other thing that happened is the judge, again presiding over the hearing, decided that only opponents, meaning people that are against rescheduling, would be able to give additional testimony. So only the DEA, as the proponent of rescheduling, could testify. And many groups, again, in favor of rescheduling or even descheduling, wanted to give testimony, but again, will be barred. It will only be opponents of rescheduling. Now, the justification here for this is that all of the evidence in favor of rescheduling from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3 is very clear and concise, and again, can be presented specifically by the DEA. The opponents, again, are simply giving their testimony to be on the record. Again, this hearing is a farce. There's basically a foregone conclusion here. We're just kind of going through the motion. Rescheduling seems to be a foregone conclusion. Now, the big benefit of this is that it should at least speed up the process. Not having dozens of people testifying for and then against will at least speed up the process. And again, this process needs to be sped up. It has been going on now literally for years. So that is the update. Certainly there will be more to come. Please like this video, share it with anybody that you think might be interested. Leave me any comments, any questions in the comments section of this video. The major hurdle that I see in the future is reconciling states with recreational laws with federal laws if marijuana, again, is moved to a Schedule 3 substance, meaning that it is classified as a drug. Again, there are going to be a number of twists and turns in this story. I will be back with another video as soon as new information breaks. Until next time, everybody, stay safe.